Hey guys, I'm Ashik and I welcome you all to the Moto series of the Meet Ahmeds. Today we are doing something different. We are changing the tire for the Duke 390. I have already picked up the tires. It is the Timson 659A. So I just thought of discussing why I chose this tire and what all the other options I had in my mind. And also I'll tell you guys when should someone change the tire on their bike if they don't know already. So the Duke came with the Metzeler Sportec M5 tires and I have done around 12,000 kilometers on these. If you see the condition of the tires, the sides are okay, but the midsection just looks like a clean shaved face. And also I cannot trust this anymore since I got slipped so many times. The reason why I didn't pick up the same tires again is that, these are good tires. These are good in both, gives great feedback on road as well as the wet surfaces. But when you take it to the little bit of off-road, you can definitely see it struggling. So that's why I decided to go with a dual purpose tire or at least with the 30% off-road capable tire since the good roads aren't available everywhere. And also I wanted to try something new this time. So I had few choices in my mind, starting with the Pirelli Scorpion edition. But when I checked out the prices, way out of my budget, I had to spend at least 12 to 16,000 per tire. So I immediately strike that out from my list. So then I decided to look for the cheaper ones, starting with the Seat Zoomrad X1. But unfortunately, the patents did not meet my expectations, so I had to exclude that from my list. At the same time, Apollo Tires were also making promotion on social media for the Alpha H1 ranges. And the reviews also stated that those tires provided great feedback on dry as well as wet roads. But I didn't find anyone mentioning the off-road capability of the tires. And the patents also didn't look as I expected. So finally, after comparing so many tires from the Timson itself, I ended up picking this one. So as I said earlier, these are Timson TS659A. This is a dual purpose tire, which means it can handle both off-road as well as the on-road. Apart from that, it has a speed rating of H and the load index of 66. So now if you ask me what is speed rating and the load index, every tire has a speed rating and the load index mentioned by the manufacturer themselves to indicate how much the speed and how much the weight that I can handle. I'll include the detailed chart in the description. So in this case, the speed rating H means that this tire can go up to 210 km per hour without changing the actual shape of the tire. And the load index 66 means that this tire can take up to 300 kg of load on top of it. So when you're picking up the tire, make sure that these numbers match with your bike. That's okay. So when should someone change their tires? So I'll tell you what I know. So usually we used to change the tires when the patterns are worn out, or in rare condition we used to change the tire when the threads of the tires are starting to show up. So in this condition we might have already faced so many skidding and the lack of grip. So to avoid this extreme condition, manufacturer given a marker in the tire itself. So these are the markers I'm talking about. So when you see the pattern go flat with the marker, that's exactly when you should change the tire. Okay, enough of talking. Let's go and change the tires. Yeah, so it's been a week since I have changed the tires, and so far I've done around 200 kilometers, and the experience so far has been good. And I just took it for a small ride, but the running period has not been over yet. We all know that every new tire has to go through the running period for us to enjoy the full potential of the tire. But so far, as I said earlier, the experience is good. I just took the bike for the short ride, and gladly we were able to test it in the rain as well. So the grip is good. So this is me returning back to the home, but when I was coming, I was able to test it in the dry road as well. I mean, when it was not raining, I was able to do some little bit of cornering and high speed stability test as well. The tires provided great feedback. I mean, but still I didn't push it through the full potential, but still I enjoyed the feedback I got from the tires. Initially, I was a little worried because since this is an off-road tire, I mean dual-purpose tire, the grips are a little bit wider than the, when comparing to the road tires. So I was a little worried whether it will stick it to the ground as I expected, or do I need to sacrifice the cornering or something. But so far, I have not experienced anything such. The grip, the road grip I got from this tire is same as is almost same as what I get from the road tires. The Metzeler Sportec 5 I'm talking about, which I had in the bike earlier. The one thing which I wanted to mention is that when I'm accelerating suddenly, I do feel a little bit of jerk happening. Tire is lacking the traction for a fraction of a second. But maybe because it is just a new tire, once I get to once I ride it for some more time, some more kilometers, the performance may improve. But so far I'm happy with the feedback I'm getting in the road, in the wet condition as well. I can confidently brake and accelerate. Also I wanted to tell you guys that I took it for a short ride yesterday. Not on the good roads like this, full of gravel and muds, but I was able to confidently ride on that road as well, even though this is a new tire. So that's pretty much everything I had to share with you guys about the opinion on the tires. So far the experience is good. I'm really happy with the feedback I'm getting from the tires. So these are just initial impressions. Once I ride on these tires for a few more kilometers, I'll definitely share my feedback, my full feedback on my Instagram account. So don't forget to check out the Instagram as well. So thanks for watching this video. I'll definitely talk to you guys on the next video.